Well, relegation seems a little bit far away. Could we muster up a European place? Hello and welcome to part 31 of Unemployed to Unstoppable. Since you were last with us, we've had an away draw at Brighton. We've had defeats at home to Tottenham, at Newcastle. Highlight of the season so far has managed to beat Arsenal at home 3-2, which is a great game. Followed up with a draw at Aston Villa. Lost to Everton. Managed to pick up a couple points. Burnley and Brentford, which are the ones we maybe compete with. Very close games, only winning by one goal. As you can see there, we are into the Carabao Cup semi-finals, which that will form the basis of the next episode, the two legs against Southampton. And then we got a draw at West Ham. So this episode is really going to be a challenge for us because the fixture list has pitted us up against Liverpool and Manchester City. So whereas we had two victories in the previous episode, in terms of players and squad, everything's been going pretty good. Not too much dissension in the ranks. Most of the players have been fairly happy. We've had one or two players wishing for a little bit more game time, but really couldn't really hope for much more than we've done. So things going well. As we said in the intro, I think relegation is a little bit further away. We can perhaps aim for a table European spot. But with all that being said, two key fixtures of that are going to be Liverpool and Man City. We're expecting no points, so if we could pick up 1 or 2 points, that would be fantastic. It was in good stead where a lot of other. Stay tuned. I'll click us through to the first of the two matches, and we'll see if we can some. So here we go. The day is here. Away at Liverpool. Starting lineup for today's game is the ever-present Mamadov in goals. A back four of Galvez, Shipley, Moreno, and Watiao. Midfield three of Hamilton, Althaus and Iglesias, and then a front three of Go Big or Go Home, Brian Gill and I've not changed much in terms of the tactical approach. Not one for really dropping to balanced or cautious. I like to try and play it the way we play and try and keep them on the back foot. That being said, there is a massive gulf between ourselves and which may become evident really quickly in the game. We'll see if we can get through it. The players have been in good form. We've kept up morale by praising players for training, playing them after games. So we'll see if we can use some of that momentum to maybe keep us in the game as long as possible. You never know. Liverpool might pick up an odd red card or something. It might give us an inroad game. But very quickly, they've got the first two shots on target. We've got the ball at our own left back position. Blazes looks to carry the ball out, giving it away. In it goes to Musiala, and thankfully they don't make it 1-0 after 3 minutes. Maybe I've been a little bit bold and brazen by going for a positive mentality, but I don't know previous results that we've got and the position we're in is I really think it's worth giving it a go. Again, let me know in the comment section how you approach the games where you're maybe not the favourites. You step back on your mentality, maybe drop Iglesias down into a free midfield or a defensive midfielder just to try and stem the tide of attacks. Yeah, let me know, because I'm always curious to see how other people play the game. I'm not one for tweaking things too much between each individual match. Very much in for a consistent, but that doesn't always work. Perhaps advice and guidance from other players might help us all grow. It looks like we're going to break from a corner there, but no such luck. We have managed to muster a chance on target, which is good. Here we go, Liverpool playing the ball out the back. Virgil van Dijk's still there, trying to hunt them down on the right hand side. They are playing the ball around really well. Into Daka, and he puts it wide. So 27 minutes, nearly half an hour into the game. It's not looking too bad, although they've had the bulk of the chances. There's not been anything too clear cut. He says, commentators curse. As Mo Salah breaks down the right hand side, he swings it in. Again, they've missed another chance. And one of the things we can hopefully rely on is them not taking their chances. Straight away, I'm looking at consistency of our players. No one's had a real chance to stand out apart from maybe Mamadov in goals, who been an absolute revelation since we signed him, to the point that when we were promoted, didn't want to sign him. He wanted to directly compete with it because he's that good and he's got so much potential. I think we'll either make a load of money out of him or we'll be able to keep him. Coming into half time then, it's very much a one-sided game. And I think ultimately you've got to be happy with that. I think we could have too many complaints. I'm reasonably content with the limits they've had on clear-cut chances. What we might do is just make a tweak to Iglesias, really having much impact on the game. See who we've got. Kilkenny. Again, he's maybe more defensive-minded. He can sit in that role and make some attacks, but also kind of drop deep and contribute to the field as well. We'll see if that helps us in any way. And make the change and straight away they get the goal. That's going to be a hard one to take because we've not really created too much. We'll put encouragement out to the team. We'll look at changing the wingers shortly if they don't improve into right in. Galvez breaks down the left-hand side. Go big or go home. Drops to Hamilton. He's going to look to... I mean, we're very much penned in our own half there. Moreno breaks it out down the right-hand side. Gill to Watiao. Back into Gill. He slits it into the back of the net. So I thought for a minute my substitution was a detriment because we conceded a goal, but Kilkenny's got himself on the end of a cross and managed to get an equaliser. So we're back at square one, playing for a point, and we'll see how long we can keep this up for. As Go Big or Go Home's looking a little bit lapsadaisical on the left-hand side. We'll get him off. Get a Mechi on, but we'll swap him with Gill on the other side. See if that can freshen up the wing play. Get a bit of fresh legs and maybe drive the ball to the corner. Like I said, XG wise, it's very one-sided. Rashika's looking tired. He'll come on. Stewart will come on. He gets a very rare game. And Stewart, we actually picked up. Also, how poetic would it be if he could come on for first real chance and maybe grab a goal against his former club. Liverpool look to create another chance in the 73rd minute. All the way back to the keeper. Again, they can transition backwards and forwards really quickly. Great effect as Althaus wins the ball back. She comes into a cul-de-sac. I don't know what he's doing playing the ball inside there. Fortunately, Daka's put the ball wide. Again, 15 minutes to go. A little bit more encouragement for the whole team to keep it going for these 90 minutes. We get the ball at the back and they've got the high press on. Ball went up to Stewart and it just doesn't stick. Maybe that's something I need to look at in the future of how to close out a game and make the forwards more effective, holding the ball up as Mane switches the ball to Giacconi on the other side. This one breaks the back line and again we've managed to scramble the ball away. Just over 10 minutes to go. Relentless in terms of chances now. Galvez wings the ball back in midfield, but he's lost it again. Shipley picks it up. Outhouse over the top to Mechi on the right hand side. Again, we sat so deep. Can we work a chance for ourselves into Stewart? But he's just shaded out. Kilkenny, Outhouse. Down the right hand side to Watiao. He pick a yellow shirt. Mechi from range there. What an impact that would have been if he could have stuck that in the back of the net. As Liverpool look to break again and create another chance. We have limited them to a degree. Trying to get a lot more chances in empty net there. It looked like we'd shut the danger out there, but when the ball came back across and the keeper was on the floor, there's only one outcome really. And to be honest, I don't think we can really complain about the result. 2-1's not a bad result. What I will show you after the game is the difference in where we are in terms of the league is the overall standard. For those who aren't familiar, there's a way to look at the comparison of the team against the rest of the league, see where you sit. We are by no anywhere near the 93rd minute. Chance for us maybe to get another equaliser, but no, we can look away. Outhouse wins it back. Moreno to Stewart. He's stuck in the back of the net. Oh no, he's not the VAR, surely. Oh my word. Oh, that is devastating. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. What that would have been. I mean, I said about it earlier, if he could have got a goal against his former club, nicked as a point, how fantastic that would be. It looks like they might have put this beyond all doubt now. I mean, if they give this goal after disallowing it, is the ref in a red shirt? So not a bad performance. We managed to get a goal. We were the underdogs. We did give it a good shift. Nearly got an equaliser. So there was a lot of positives in there. So I don't think we can be too hard on players. Again, nothing, not to be in that. While we're here, I'll take you to that squad comparison. So on this page, you get to compare where you are against the rest of the league. So that's the highest average. Woefully below kind of mid-range point here. In all positions low. Goalkeepers, we're doing pretty good, and that just shows you the ability of Mamadov. Defense is low, midfield is low, attack is low, physical, mental, technical. So we're miles off the pace in terms of the top end. So results like that against Liverpool, although you've been beaten, keeping them close is actually. With all that being said, I'll click us through and get us ready for Man City to see if we can in another similar performance. Maybe next again, but stay tuned and we'll see if we can rustle some. And welcome back for the second game. Got a little bit ahead of myself and I'll click through already. So starting lineup for today is Mamadov in goals, back four of Mumba, Moreno, Shipley, Fazzini, midfield three of Kilkenny, Hamilton and Watiao. Bezius, go big or go. Facing Man City, obviously, as you can see, some of the players they've still got there is Ferran Torres, De Bruyne, Rodri, Laporte, Ruben Dias, Edison. I mean, again, their team's absolutely fantastic. Whether they're better or worse than Liverpool, I mean, currently they're sat fourth in the table. So I think ultimately, on paper, we have more of a chance of getting something here. But realistically, in terms of a squad comparison, like I showed you in between the games, we're massively off. We are coming up to December, January time, so it's going to be a transfer window. We've got available funding in budget, but we may dip in to strengthen ourselves slightly for the second half of the season. But again, only if the right, either a high potential player or someone who slots straight into the first team. Ferran runs straight through the team after 10 minutes. And that was very poor defending, one ball through the middle and it was all over, which gives us a mountain to climb really. I mean, against Liverpool we held on to them for such a long time that we always felt we were in the game, but on this occasion we've gone straight back down. But I mean, one shot, one goal, we're actually leading them on XG, which is a surprise. Go Big picks up a knock, so Go Big will go home on this occasion after the fun, and we'll carry on. A little bit of shout of encouragement. Again, we have hit and miss games. We've had some games that have been fantastic. Cup game against MK Dons, we've created a lot. I know they're in the league below, but some games we're on fire in terms of creating chances. Other game, like tepid. Again, for those who are familiar with the December period in England, we're in that run of games where they come thick and fast. Condition your players really quite difficult to manage. Some players like Padilla coming back from injury. Yeah, we always struggle kind of with the squad size, especially if you're not one of the big clubs with the huge wage budgets to have a massive squad. You have to keep playing the same players over. We'll get Rashika off and we'll bring Padilla on for a run out since he's come back from injury. That for now. Good 40-minute run out. Try and get his score sheet. And again, he's been much happier since that first transfer window where we wanted to get away. We've managed to hold on to him. Happy again. I'm quite concerned that when this next transfer window comes around, we're going to go through the same malarkey again with him for a bigger. We need to get him on a massive contract. If he does go anywhere, we get a huge. Something I'll definitely look to work. Again, fairly tight game. It's not been like the Liverpool game where they were all over us and a huge amount. We've actually had our fair share of possession and chances. Brian Gill on. Oh. No, we won't, because I've already made him 3 sub. Me getting confused. We'll make a couple little tactical changes. So that's 15 minutes to try and get a goal back. We have had a couple chances, but with the players being so tired and only 10 minutes left, go attacking, see if we can push for one more big chance before the end of the game. And that might work against us because it needs more openings for them, but if you're going to lose anyway, you might as well throw the dice and take a chance as Mamadov delivers the ball long. City just get the ball back. We've won possession back. We've got a chance to build. Going to play it through to Padilla there. Then it goes to Padilla. In. Oh. Thought that was in. So it's heartbreak 2 games in a row. I thought we got an equaliser last game and I thought we got one this game. So it looks like we're going to slip to 2 single goal defeats against the big 2. Unless we get one more chance in these final 3 minutes. Playing the ball around well at the minute though, and they could at any moment put this game to bed. And more than gets his second game. And that puts the game beyond doubt. So yeah, not a great day at the office. I wouldn't say it's a bad day. Lost 2 games with it. We've just got to regroup the players, get the fitness back up, and then go back into the games where we've got more of a chance against your Burnleys and your Brentfords. Get the points on the board and maybe put on a push from. So there you go. No points from the 6 games in the episode. That's the precursor to the team talk. Precursor to the semi-finals. And that's what we've got to look forward in the next episode is a break from the Premier League. We'll have a look at the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, see if we can set up a cup final for what's been a very successful season so far. Case of building on that. Again, hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Like I said before, if you've got any advice on tactics when you're playing the big teams, chuck them in the comments. They're always appreciated. And take care until I see you again.